addiction to said madness. I know it's kind of early for some, but hey, we gotta get it in when we get it in, y'all. You know, usually in my videos, I've learned over the years, the lady was all the way in the street, then gave me the dirty look like I was the one that was, she stopped beyond the stop sign, you know, she was in the crosswalk and it gave me the look like I had to wide turn around anyway. The madness. The madness. What I was saying. In my videos, I realized after years, I've been on YouTube for years, y'all. Years. I remember I came on YouTube when I first came back from overseas. And at first I was like, I ain't going on no YouTube. And I had another channel. And I used to do cooking videos. And this was years ago. You know, same stuff I kind of do now. And even then, you know, people like, you could have been big on YouTube. It really depends. YouTube takes a lot of time. And as y'all can see, I go through like, when you all got to be on camera, you go through like cycles. Like to always be on camera, it's a lot. And then I have a lot of responsibility. I ain't making no excuses, but I'm just saying, my personal YouTube journey has been spotty. You know, I come, I drop some info, and then I go get more info. Like if you always dropping, then you ain't got no really time to go get. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning live life experience. Babies, as you can hear. Babies. I remember YouTube videos when the babies were just born. And they're about to be 8, so you can imagine. I've been on here for a minute. And I'm getting to the point. And, you know, there's ways that you can come up on YouTube. You can do madness. Well, that's not my steez. Because some people are addicted to the madness. You can do gossip. That's not my steez either. You know, because some people is addicted to the gossip and the toxicity of said gossip. Good morning to those who just joined us. And it really depends on what it is that you want. What people don't realize is that some things are short-lived. To get and garner people's attention, if you have to violate your own soul, and I met somebody I drive saw walking today. If you have to violate your own soul, to call you there, if you have to go against things that are going to eventually be a deficit in your account, then it's not worth it. Good morning. But some people don't take an account that all this stuff you're going to have to pay for. Like every word that you spoke idly, you're going to have to pay for. You're going to have to come into account. Every contention that you started, every beef, like when all the people disappear and all the likes and all the accolades and all the whatever it is you're doing it for, at the end of the day, this is why you have to have end game before you start. Because if you don't have end game before you start, you're going to have a lot of things to recover from, to make restitution for. So for addicted to the madness, and I'm kind of talking about YouTube, because I've been on YouTube. YouTube has like communities, right? Like you could go to the ghetto, you could go to the uptown, like it has all of these different personalities on here. And some of our persuasion and others, because you have some ratchet type others, but it's like different levels of ratchet, okay? But it seems that even just looking at the interaction with melanated people, because that's what I'm looking at, I'm like, the name calling, that's why I try to stay away from the name calling unless it's absolutely necessary to speak about something, a situation that's happening, because people who parade around as those who are trying to help and aid the community has not, maybe I should turn up the window because it feels like I'm talking really loud. It's warm, it's nice and cool today, y'all. For Florida, right? It's 78 degrees this morning, and I'm over here like, feel like I'm yelling because the window is down. How about that? Is that better? People who are saying, I'm here for the community, I'm repping the community, I'm here to help, it is evident that they have not helped themselves. And this is counterintuitive, counterproductive, and shows the level of dysfunction that I've been talking about for years. And it's just like, you just gotta sit over there and like shake your head and be like, how do you go from, I want to help the people? You are the people. But the people are addicted to madness and toxicity. And we're seeing it's like, it's not clear that you are the people. You can't want to help the people more than you want to help yourself, so that you would be a better example to the people you're trying to help. What kind of help are you giving? What kind of help are you giving? And are we the people? And we fund this. The thing that drives me a little bit, like, we fund it. We take our efforts and our energy and our attention, which is also currency. Our attention is currency. The other day I said our time is currency. All of these things is things that people barter for. They use as something that you can use to exchange so that you can get something, right? Like solar power is currency. Wind power is currency. It's energy, okay? So your attention, that's why they say, can you pay attention? Can you spend a little time learning? You hear the words? Pay attention, spend. That lets you know that that thing is currency, okay? And we, the people, give our energy, our currency to madness, and then turn around and say, what's wrong with us? Why can't we? Why can't we is that we encourage foolishness on a continuum, because we secretly low-key like that stuff, okay? And when we see positivity, or when we see stuff that's progressive, things that are things that are solution, or I'm sorry, when I drive and people are driving crazy, I will just chip into patois, so y'all just gotta excuse. That's my driving step, like, well, yeah, the way I go. We excuse the madness because we secretly are entertained, and we will rather support what we're entertained for and not support the things that we need, if that makes sense. Like America will pay the snot out of entertainers, basketball players, football players, movie stars. They will pay, but the teacher, the one that's giving you the foundational and the value system of being oppressed in the West, shows in the people, because people continue to, and good morning for those who just joined us, people continue to pay for their entertainment and think that someone else must pay for your education and for the substantial things that you need in life, which is, to me, madness. And so this whole, why can't we just need to just stop talking? Because you have to ask yourself, what have I supported that has to do, it's like paying for the candy, but thinking they must give you the broccoli for free, because broccoli, I don't want broccoli or cabbage. These are the things that I must have, but my extracurricular activities, I'll pay for that. I'll pay $20 to go to the movies. I'll pay $100 to go to Disney World. I'll pay, $200 to go to the club, put your outfit inside, right? But I won't pay the light. I won't pay the insurance. This is the mentality. That is the mentality of a child. This is my extracurricular spending money. But America has that. Number one industry. How much money you put into a set, or how much money you put into entertainment, imitating reality. Now, how much money you put into reality? Case in point, and I'm not going, I usually don't like to call names unless I'm doing whatever the case may be. But okay, the other day it was highly celebrated, the first black studio, Tyler Perry studio. How much money did it take to build a studio to entertain you? Because let's not get it twisted. The studio is built for entertainment, right? In a place where people are looking to say, I want to take control of this narrative that's going to do what? Inform the minds of the people, means capture our attention, the lay people, so that they can infuse our minds with the ideas that they have. And so we are funding, essentially, our own demise. Because unless the true people are speaking up for what needs to be said, someone else is always going to be painting your narrative. And so you're addicted to the madness. You fund the madness only for the madness to turn around and be fed to you. I don't know how many people have seen this movie. I don't know why the movie just came to me. It's an old movie from the 70s called what's it called? Soylent Green, I think. And the whole movie they're going around saying, what's the secret of Soylent Green? Have anybody seen that movie, Soylent Green? And it's wild because there's actually a company named Soylent today. But essentially, that movie is, in the movie, the people moved away from books. The movie is crazy. They moved away from books. The only people who learned anymore, because it just takes one generation to unlearn something. And we could see it in today's space and time. You get a generation, or you get a generation that's not paying attention. Those children are going to be able to lose all of the values that was instilled before. We see it today. When people go outside in pajamas, and that's normal, we've lost something. And then you look at a picture from 20 or 40 years ago, and you're like, okay, what happened here? Not even crushed clothes. People used to iron their clothes. People don't iron their clothes. You got wrinkle-free now. People don't put on proper clothes to go outside. You go outside in flip-flops and your bonnet and your brassiere and your panty. Anyway, I was talking about something. I'm sorry. What was this thing about something? Oh, yeah. So the adults, the elderly people are the only ones who had the books, and they were locked up into some old fogey space. And the rest of the people was grasping at food that wasn't really food, because the real food, the real substance, had long been removed. And who could afford it? The movie is crazy. I say that to say, now I forgot why I said it. Soylent Green. What was I saying now? You see? Don't me get so excited to make I forget what I said. Oh yeah, so addicted to the madness. Now the people were beginning to fight when they started to give out this fake food. The people were fighting over it. But they were addicted to the madness because then now this is the only thing that's going. But when we reward people, when we reward people for the foolishness that they're doing, and then we expect those who are doing what is right to only be doing it because it's right without the support to continue to do it, we wonder why we end up in a situation that we do, or our children end up in a situation that we do. When gossip, YouTube, talking about people all day long. This a person here did this. This person went to the bathroom and we caught it on the Inquirer. This person is with. When we're talking about, usually what makes gossip of any value, it's something that is going to diminish that person. It's something that's going to demean that person. It's something that's going to tear down that person. You're gossiping about somebody who don't value, and then it's not sweet, right? It's not sweet. But if you are gossiping about somebody who you've already put in high esteem in your mind, you elevated them to a level of idolatry, then it's like, oh, the gossip is pulling them down. They're actually human. And then people flock to listen to someone berate and belittle and do all of these things. Now, that person is going to have to pay for all of the words that they said. And I'm not talking, you get paid now, you're going to pay later. You know what I mean? If you're reporting a story that is true, fine. But if you're just reporting hearsay without witnesses, and I'm saying, how does that, and then we turn around and be like, well, how are we going to help the community? Use your currency to invest in better spaces. That's my thought. And so instead of being addicted to the madness, people, or addicted, sometimes people are just addicted now to religion. I'll go on the other side. Addicted to religion. You don't have to do anything. That I'm going to leave it all to the spiritual realm. And the spiritual realm is the one who's going to come and do everything for us. And I just have to buy my time and wait it out and say everything and everyone else is of the devil. And I don't have to do anything. That also is a level of madness. Because you were given, oh, look at the rainbow coming out. You were given the power to do that which you can do. And some people are just, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours of somebody just talking. It was a double rainbow. Talking. And then when you go out, you feel, oh, Boxer, you know what I needed? See, I'm talking to y'all. And I forgot that I needed plantain to go make this chickpea and planting, curry chickpea and planting. See, I knew there was a reason I was coming this way. Anywho, y'all. So, good morning, everybody. That's just my thoughts. I can't tell y'all what to watch. Sometimes, stuff pop up on your feed, and then I see what's going on. Foolishness, armsos, and madness. And we like it. We like to be entertained. I think entertainment is a level of escape from our reality. And sometimes, and this is why America, other places too, but America's entertainment, they value the entertainment. When you look at the football stadium and the basketball place, people spend hundreds and thousands of dollars collectively, millions if not billions of dollars collectively annually to be entertained, to be a spectator. Let's say that. And another country was big on this entertainment was Rome. You see, entertainment should be after you have completed the necessaries, the foundational things that you need to do. But when it becomes the be all and end all, where is society going, man? You can't even pay your teachers. You don't pay your teachers what you pay an actor to show up and do a role as playing a teacher. You will pay an A-list actor playing a teacher more money than you would an actual teacher who's educating the children. Something is wrong. And we know something is wrong because the thought is that A-list actor is going to do what? It's capitalism. He's going to bring us money, or she's going to bring us money. That teacher, and it's neither here nor there. Let me look at your comments real quick because I was going to go straight to work, but I forgot. Did you say women still cooking? We're going to the yummy. We're going to the yummy cottage. Y'all want to come in the store box side as soon as the commit start rain. As soon as I pulled up, it started raining, y'all. Yeah, we gotta order for this meal prep. We do meal prep. We're working on shipping on the meal prep. But we do meal prep, so I have a big order that I need to fill today and then prepare tomorrow for the farmers market. So if you want to know more about the yummy, just click the link in the box below. And that helps to work on the other things like the shipping and the meal prep, so that, because people ask me, can I get meals? I live in Georgia, I live here, I live there. And we're working on that. All that we're working on. But yeah, that's my point, is that be careful where we're spending our energy and our time, because if we don't spend equal time learning a new skill or seeing a way in which we can fund our dream or fund our aspiration or fix a problem in the community, if we're not spending equal amount of time doing that, and then we still have a complaint at the end of the day, we're the problem. There's many things that's going on. YouTubers that's willing to sell out themselves. You know what's funny? That actor, what the actor name? Terrence? The one who's on, what's the show name? Empire. I've never watched this thing. The Empire guy. When he was on the red carpet and he's all like, he's done acting. He's tired of pretending to be somebody else in all of these roles, and he starts talking about some geometry and all of this stuff, and the people started laughing him to scorn, right? And this is somebody who's been in this industry for years, and he comes to the point where he's like, you know what, I'm tired of this. That's not real world. So when a child lives in their imagination all day long and in fantasy, at some point you have to tell them, like, yo, Regin, come to the real world. You have things to do. Now, I'm not saying kill the imagination, because the imagination is what keeps us young. But when you stay in the world of the imaginary, that keeps you delusional. If you stay in the imaginary, that's not keeping you young. It's keeping you delusional. Because when you wake up, there's real life things that need to be done. I say that to say, our real life got to go get this planting right quick. I got everything else except for the plantano. So I'm going to run and get the plantano, y'all. And then I'm going to do up this thing. Maybe I'll go live after I'm finished cooking. But that's my thoughts. Everybody have a blessed day. Get it done, y'all. Get it done. All right, then one.